everyone, and welcome to Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything Carnival Cruising related. My name is Trevor Shelby, and joining me on this crazy cruising adventure are my good friends, Thomas Kennedy and Josh and Amanda Barmore with Have Luggage Will Travel. How is everyone doing?
Good. I'm over here dancing like everybody can see me. It's a podcast.
you had me cracking up. You're like slow dancing and Josh like working and stuff. Like it kind of reminded me of Elaine from Seinfeld.
That's about how I dance.
And I'm trying to be Cosmo. Whoa. Cosmo
Kramer.
Oh, I didn't know his first name was Cosmo.
Yeah. Oh man, we had this lunch meeting at work the other day, and this one lady's like, "We don't celebrate Thanksgiving. We celebrate Festivus. We call it Festivus for the rest of us." And she thought it was from Friends. I was like, "Oh God." Oh, that's sacrilegious right there.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Awesome. How you fellas doing?
Doing pretty good.
We missed you guys.
I feel like I haven't seen you two guys in how many months has it been?
Quite a few. Since May.
It's been since May.
Yeah, since May.
I've been working my butt off.
Listen, life has happened for all of us, I think, since May.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's been a crazy summer.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a crazy winter.
I was about to say, it's fixing to get super crazy for you. It's fixing to be your busy time.
It is my busy time since October 1st.
Yeah. Well, really, I don't know when it starts.
But really, when you're one of Santa's elves, you're busy all the time.
Anna's elves?
Did you just call me an elf? Did you say I'm short?
See, me and you, I'm like Will Ferrell when he finds out he's human and I fall on you.
Oh.
For those of you who don't know, Josh, he's 6'7".
Hey, best thing though is we're hijacking your podcast.
No, go ahead.
Ever though is in the background when you filmed us in our vlog of Thomas talking about he's really as tall as me in his own vlog, and Trevor's filming it, and Amanda's like back here filming like The Office.
Listen, there were some great times on that cruise.
That was a good time on a cruise.
One of my best cruises, and that's one thing I loved about Family Reunion Group Cruise was that it was more just the people than it was the ship, it was the place. It was really fantastic all around.
It was all the things.
I was just happy that a hashtag got created for me.
Yeah.
Hashtag where's Thomas?
Where's Thomas?
Because I do my own thing, and people are like, "Where is he?" I'm like,
the whole time.
Oh, he made sure he showed up for the birthday celebration because it was all about him. Then he was nowhere else to be found except for messing up our slot pool.
We found him.
How did I mess up the slot pool?
You put us on a $5 slot with $3 pools.
Well, yeah, true.
You should have been in the casino with your mom when it opened, and it considering it never closes, that would have been a long time. But getting us a good machine.
Well, Mom didn't ever find a good machine. That's the problem.
Well, dadgummit.
Yeah, we're gonna blame his mom.
We're sending somebody in early.
I'm not in charge of the FRGC 2 slot pool.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
We got to have somebody to blame.
Gary Manning's in charge of the pub crawl. Me and Amanda's doing the trivia, and you're responsible for the slot pool.
I'm delegating to the Huddles. Huddleston.
And
no, that's okay. I'll do the slot pool.
Okay, she'll do.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because I want the points.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, you're out, Thomas.
So you can't tell me that you didn't get any good offers from Carnival after that.
No, I got a couple good ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't use any of them. Or
He didn't use
hear me
any of them.
out. You didn't use me.
He didn't.
I haven't used any of them.
He's only been cruising up and down the interstate.
I've been making deliveries for Amazon on the side.
Oh, yay. I remember that.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Well, it's better than the last time I did it, so now I only have to do 3-hour shifts instead of 4.
Ooh, you got a promotion.
No,
Yeah.
you got a demotion.
Demotion, yeah.
Well, no, they're offering more money for even though the shifts are shorter. So
Well, there you
Yeah.
go. Maybe I need to start driving for Amazon.
No sense. You're going to work less. We're going to pay you more. The longer you work, the less we're paying you.
yeah, exactly.
I think part of it is that they have trouble finding drivers, and so they
Yes.
start offering more, and you can kind of play it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Play it by ear, yeah.
Work it in your
Yeah.
face. Oh,
All
there
right.
she is.
Since this is your
J-Lo.
you take over.
J-Lo. Well, we thought we'd give it over to y'all and talk about
Oh,
the
so hey,
FRGC 2 and FRGC 3.
We heard there's a third available now.
There is
Third.
a third available, and I'm quite
Ooh.
excited about it, actually.
Yes.
So let me pull up all the deets about that right quick.
so anyway, while she's doing that, I want to give Trevor kudos because he came up with the hey guys, we're in Aruba and
Hey
the
guys.
filming concept for the whole FRGC.
Hey guys,
Yes.
It's like I feel like Ricky, Bobby, and Tyler. It was great. We had a good time.
Now,
What are you doing with your hands? Your hands. Sorry.
now every time he starts a story,
Yes. I'm always. So guess what, guys? Guess what?
You can put your hands down.
Honestly,
it was good times. Good times.
some of my favorite vlogs that I've ever made come off of FRGC. Family Reunion Group Cruise was absolutely everything I could have ever hoped it to be, and so much more.
Well, it really started off with them driving Thomas driving 71 of the 73 hours from Oklahoma.
Yes.
it wasn't only 71. I thought it was like 104.
Well,
every time we tell the story, you know it grows.
It's like a fish story, yeah.
Yeah. So the stories, the laughter really started. In Miami at the hotel
oh, it did.
with
Oh, yeah.
Hurricane Gale and
Yes.
driving story.
The homeless Trevor breaking into our hotel.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's out wandering.
I
the
love that
street,
photo.
like
I was like,
homelessly.
it's Trevor.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a picture.
I was like a zombie then too. I hadn't slept yet. I would like stumbled across the street and found a place to
A
eat
chicken joint.
And that food was really
It
good.
was really good.
It come to find out, it was like a Puerto Rican lady's house. Trevor just come to bar a family barbecue. Wasn't really a restaurant at all.
I'm like handing them money.
Just got a place. Hey, can I get a plate to go? Thank you. Thank you.
No, but that food was exceptionally delicious, and I
It
was
was.
I was
actually
actually
really
very
good.
glad you accidentally found it.
Yeah.
But I mean, the fun started from beginning. But yeah, so I've got FRGC actually 3. I can give you the details on that. I'm so excited
Absolutely.
because we planned this one really early because Family Reunion Group Cruise is going to Alaska.
Oh my gosh.
Going
Yeah.
to Alaska. Out of Seattle.
That is a long hand clap.
It is. It's a lot longer than I thought it was.
3 hours later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm so excited. We're taking Family Reunion Group Cruise all the way to Alaska by way of Seattle on the Carnival Luminosa.
Nice.
May 29th of 2025. And so right now rates are, decent. It's an expensive cruise, which is why we wanted to give plenty of time for everybody to book and pay on it, like 15 months.
Because we also have to think about airfare on this one because I am not driving this.
Oh, come on. It'll only be like 18 days.
Well, Mr. Kennedy, I will say, so I just recently booked the airfare for Seattle for my coming cruise.
Mhm.
And I got a good deal through Southwest, so they run those sales
to me.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, if
It
Southwest
was
is an option,
round trip. It was great.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Did you catch one of those half off sales or one of the other ones?
it was like it was advertised as like $39 sales, and then but the one going to Seattle, I think just for me, the whole round trip is under $300.
Wow.
So
and bags are free.
yeah, bags are free, and so
We will
I
be
think-
looking at Southwest for Seattle.
But you're going to be gone for 2 weeks. Oh yeah, you get laundry. Never mind.
yeah.
Yeah. So how many bags of laundry do you get on the long cruise being platinum?
I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah.
It's listed on there. What's funny is I know every time I've used the laundry myself and listed it under me, I've gone over the number of bags before. I think it really comes down to your room steward and how well they keep track of how many bags you use.
It's like a $20 bill shows up there,
right?
laundry.
Yeah, because our next Carnival cruise, which is in March, I'm turning platinum. Yay!
You'll be
I did the claps, but
Thomas?
I will be platinum before Thomas.
ooh.
Oh,
Don't we have a bum bag somewhere in here?
No, it's downstairs.
Okay, that was where the bum.
that was cheated. That was given to Philip. That was cheating. That's not a true platinum prize.
I mean, think of what came. FRGC 1 on the celebration is where the bum bag came to be.
Yeah.
And it will live on in infamy forever on YouTube.
Wait a second. You can't be so offended there, Captain Short Round.
I saw you at that party.
No. Someone won trivia, felt bad for you, gave you the trivia bag, and you sported the shades and like 45 shorts you made. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a burn right there, my friend.
Oh, why you gotta do me like that?
You came at my son like that.
Oh.
Hey, and by the way, my son babysitted Reese for y'all. So
That
okay.
is true. That is
I did
true.
not know about that.
Well, how would you? We didn't know where you were.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Thomas, it's a good thing we like you, isn't it?
No, we love Thomas. Thomas is the OG of Have Luggage Will Travel.
He really is. Like
Live
he was really like our first fanboy.
Yeah.
What? Wait a second. No.
Wait, I thought you guys were fanboys.
Oh no! You fanboyed me. You found me on Facebook in that group. Oh yes, I remember that very well. I walked by and you were like, Amanda.
Well, I did the same with Josh.
Who's this weirdo?
I did the same with Josh. I mean,
Yeah.
Except he was like, Josh.
He was like, hang on, let me get my step ladder.
Yeah.
But it's exciting though. Back to FRGC 3 though, we've done booked a lot. Well, Amanda has booked a lot of rooms. There's a lot of folks excited
I've
about
actually
Alaska.
got Will G's got a friend that's wanting to come with us. That
Yeah.
is not affiliated at all.
The whole Huddles crew.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the huddles are coming. I know that Gary and Teresa are coming.
They haven't got to meet Chris and Tiffany that live in Oklahoma City. They're coming.
They're coming, and his parents are coming. We had a big gaggle of people.
Yeah, we got tons of people who are trying to work it out, like Miss Stacy Ward and Mama's Adventure.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of people.
we've got other Okies going on this.
Yes.
cruise.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
And do they listen to our show?
I would be
pretty sure
shocked
they
if they
listen to your
don't.
podcast. Yeah.
They
We-
do know about you guys for
We
sure.
met them on the Dream. They're going on the cruise in March with us out of Mobile.
Yeah.
It's them and the Traveling Mannings. So they're going on it with us. But yeah, they don't live in Oklahoma City. They live outside of it in one of the 8,000 suburbs of Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
chewing? Stop it. Spit
Is
it
it
out.
Moore, Oklahoma?
More? Yeah.
Moore
Okay.
suburb of Oklahoma City? Okay.
Yeah.
Dogs
Moore's
like
right, Moore's right
Okay.
between Norman and Oklahoma City.
I'm sure I
Okay.
know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Tiffany and Chris, they're in our lives a lot.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure Tiffany friended me on Facebook.
She probably did. Super awesome people.
Yeah, they started to travel. Well, she started a travel.
Yes.
Oki Travels.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, they just followed me on Instagram.
Yep.
Okay,
yeah.
Exactly. Super awesome people. We love them to death. They met us on, what'd you say it was? The Dream?
The Dream.
Yeah.
In February on your birthday cruise.
Yeah, super awesome people. So they're coming and I'm excited. So it's growing, but I'm really excited about where we're going because we're going to Skagway, Juneau, Ketchikan, and Victoria. And then
they fixed the Skagway dock or pier?
Yeah, my parents went to Skagway this summer.
Oh, cool.
Her parents went on the Luminosa.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then we're doing the scenic day in the Tracy Arm Fjord. And I don't know how familiar you are with the excursion that you can book. Now, you have to book this one directly through Carnival, but it's through the Tracy Arm Fjord. Like you get off the cruise ship onto the smaller boat and they like take you right up to it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's muy bueno. Did I say that right?
Why are you asking me?
Filipinos.
I'm asking anybody who's listening. A lot of money.
Of course. Yes.
Yes.
Mucho De Niro. I don't know.
It's like
$200.
It's like $250 a person.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I told Amanda her and Mallory may be doing it. Me and Philip sitting on the ship
looking
through binoculars. Oh, I see you.
Like, not even kidding. But I've also heard that people who have done it, that they would 100% do it again and highly recommend it. But that's a lot of money, though.
She didn't say it was a lot of money when I dropped $250 a person to go to Atlantis because Atlantis was expensive.
But anyways, so that is FRGC 3. So it's Alaska. It's May 29th, 2025 on the Luminosa. Like I said, it is Skagway, Juneau, Ketchikan, Victoria, and cruising the Tracy Arm Fjord. And it is going to be epic. But before then, let's talk about what's happening before then.
Yeah. Before then. There's a 2 before a 3.
Oh. Well, we're from Oklahoma, so we weren't quite sure.
That's why she said muy bueno. Dose.
Yes.
This is muy dose.
You gotta stop that. You're making me snort, and that's not cool.
Please snort on the podcast. And Trevor, please don't edit it out.
No. Will not be. I didn't say this, but nothing's being edited from this podcast because I go on a cruise in like 2 days, and yeah,
it just is what it is.
It is
for everybody listening to this. This is how it was on FRGC. It was this much laughing all the time.
I literally went horse on like day 2.
I went horse on Aruba with their cousin, whoever took us on the trip.
Me.
Listen. It was not my. Well, yeah, technically
it was your
my fault. Because I'm the one who found them. I mean,
but I'm going to tell you, I had fun with Sammy.
Sammy's a good guy.
What a great time on that experience.
He said he's going to be in Florida in a couple months. So
I didn't know Michael Jackson was a tour guide in Aruba. Oh, I know. I waited till he drank something before I said it.
Oh, great.
You guys
I love Sammy. Man, you know what, Sammy, he not only like did all the crazy stuff. The dude is nuts. I love him to death. But he like went through like his whole like Rolodex of people he's worked with in the past and recommend them all to the podcast.
Yeah, they're all
fantastic, solid dude. And I was like, that was really cool of him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had somebody, she's a client of mine, but she went on a land vacation to Aruba not long after we had our cruise there. And I actually gave her Sammy's contact information. I'm not sure if they did anything with him or not.
Yeah.
Because it was just her and her husband. But totally I would send people to him and be completely comfortable.
I'm still waiting on my 6-day vacation to Aruba that he promised me.
Yeah.
They're doing it. They're doing it on the Scientology cruise ship.
Yes.
You board it. It takes you 6 days out in the middle of nowhere. The free winds.
Yes.
The free winds there, Thomas.
Oh.
That was
It's
so
the world's
funny.
deadliest cruise ship.
That morning I'm filming. I'm like, oh look, there's another cruise ship. I'm completely oblivious, until that night, right? I'm like, I wonder what that cruise
I know. I
ship
remember
is.
when I seen Trevor, I was like, Trevor, that's the Scientology cruise ship behind us.
Have you watched the documentary on YouTube about that ship?
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of them.
No, about the cruise ship.
Oh no, not about the cruise ship.
The cruise ship. It's the deadliest cruise ship in the world.
Wow.
Because the people who are lower deck, the employees that are lower deck don't get to leave the ship, and they don't get to go.
Yes, they sign their lives over to the cruise ship.
What idiot? I'm sorry.
So they're jumping overboard to get out.
They're not going to listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to.
I don't want them to track me down.
They're in the dungeons of the free winds.
Oh my gosh! But
they're listening.
okay.
Oh, now they tell me.
You're right. So if you want to be a part of this, just comedic, just nonstop laughter, join us on FRGC 2.
Yes.
This coming summer.
It's July 27th, 2024. It is it's close, and y'all aren't even much yet.
I know. We're getting
sorry.
There. We're getting there.
I get an extra. I get an extra $500 in December. So
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I may book. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going. Because you guys.
Because why?
Y'all make me spit stuff out my nose.
How do you spit out your nose?
I don't know.
That's an interesting concept.
But I need y'all to bring the hats when you come.
Yes.
Which one? The Aruba hats?
We're wearing right now.
These.
Oh,
here
these?
that cover our hair. Yeah.
I'll shave into a goatee
off,
and dye the blonde strip.
Oh,
and go through the guy's burger line and say, "Take me to Flavortown."
That would be hilarious. Because on the Carnival Jubilee, there is massive Pig and Anchor. Not Pig and Anchor. Lord have mercy. What's
Guy's
that?
Burger joint.
Guy's Burger. Whatever.
Same one.
I did not have a Guy's Burger on the celebration
you
at
did?
all.
At
all.
So, but tell the people why you didn't.
Because I fell in love with Shaq's chicken.
Right, there's so many other options on these XL classes.
Yes, yeah.
I didn't get the street eats either. I don't like the street eats.
Honestly, I don't care for street eats.
There's a few things street eats is good, but see, this is where we told people because shortly after FRGC, we jumped on Oasis of the Seas out of New York City or Bayonne, New Jersey, whatever you really want to get technical. The food is lackluster, not even comparison. Soon as dinner's over, there's no food on Royal Ship except for pizza, and good luck getting it.
Yeah. Anyways, but that has nothing to do with FRGC too.
No,
but
we're talking about why Carnival is so good and these XL classes so good because there's so much food variety that you can get to in the middle of the night.
That you might not even have a Guy's Burger.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Was my mashup. My food mashup was Shaq's Big Chicken on a Guy's Burger.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
it was good.
There you go.
But so the Jubilee, we're doing July 27th, 2024. It's out of Galveston. So I know a lot of our viewers, that is driving distance. So woohoo. Yeah. And we are going to Cozumel, Costa Maya, and Mahogany Bay.
And Buc-ee's.
No Buc-ee's.
Yes,
Buc-ee's. You got to get Tie-Dye Davis t-shirt. It's coming all the way from New Jersey.
But so I know in Cozumel, we're going to do Paradise Beach for those that want to join us there. And then in Costa Maya, I think a lot of people are going to rent golf carts and
go to that beach that I can't say.
And then in Mahogany Bay, I think a lot of people are looking at doing sloths and monkeys and stuff.
Okay. We also have a contact in Mahogany Bay.
Yes. Okay. Well, I need their contact. I don't know if I'm supposed to set up another excursion.
It's Charlie's Roatan Tours.
Yeah, I remember that. Right.
I do remember that. Yep, I sure do.
Yeah.
Great guy.
And what did he do?
He did tours. He also offers the sloth and monkey stuff.
Okay.
So went on it with his mom when we were on the with him. He wore
it. I did the island tour, and that was done in his cousin's car. She drove us around.
That's hilarious.
It's a little shady.
Not sketchy at all.
No, she was great. She's like, where do you want to go? I'm like, I've never been outside. I've been here 4 times. I've never been outside the duty-free area. Show us the island. And she's like, drove us 3 hours around the islands.
Yeah, no, that's super awesome. Yeah, I need to reach out to him because that would be nice to be able to schedule a group excursion for those that want to do that. I know that not everybody's interested in monkeys and sloths, and that's totally fine. That was the beauty, I think, of FRGC was it was still your cruise. We just offered you opportunities to hang out with the whole group, not just us, but the whole group.
Yeah, like
whenever you wanted it.
In Bonaire, we hung out by ourselves. We went to that private beach for $10, snorkeled, got in the pool, ate some food, and came back.
Gary, Teresa, Mom, and me and Reese all we rented a taxi for 5 hours and drove around in that taxi. And she showed us like everywhere on that island.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do in Bonaire?
We did like walking tours and experience stuff.
Didn't you go to a museum?
Yeah, we went to a museum and we went to a market and a few other things there. And
it's hot as like the surface of the sun there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the guy, when he says, come back in December, that's our best weather, I'm like, wow. Because I'm sitting there thinking, like, leaving out of Florida, we're in our winter. It's going to be rough ocean to get down there for some good weather. I mean, it might be worth it.
But,
well, and did you realize that Aruba is a desert?
What a crazy
I had no clue.
Wild.
Did y'all know that before going there?
No,
I
absolutely did not.
Rainforest stuff. I didn't know it was like literally a desert.
Yeah. Did you know that an F-350 will go off-road?
Yes, I do know. Well, it was crazy though. I was sitting with Philip when Sammy goes, yeah, you have to watch out for rattlesnakes and anacondas here. I was like, what? Anaconda? Those two don't go together. So me and Philip kept calling them rattlecondas. Gotta watch out for the rattlecondas around here.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so FRGC 1, hands down has been my favorite cruise to date. And I agree with you, Trevor. It was the people more than it was anything.
Right.
It just, I don't know. It was fantastic.
But it was great though that it was one of the few cruises that actually went to the ABC Islands.
Yeah.
A lot of them go to AB in La Ramona or AB in San Juan, Puerto Rico or something, but we actually got to do the ABC Islands.
I tried to mute myself.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, it was a great cruise.
It was, and I love that the largest majority of the people who came on FRGC 1 are coming with us on FRGC 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know that the atmosphere and the camaraderie and all of that will be the same, but multiplied because we've got new people coming. And it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
I think right now we have at least 12 or 14 new people that'll be on FRGC 2.0 that wasn't on 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we got probably more going to come because we still continue to gather interest for this cruise.
Well, and like we've got, what's her name that's coming, that her daughter just booked them and surprised her.
Oh, Dr. Cherie Thomas?
Yeah, Dr. Cherie Thomas. She comes in our lives. I don't know if y'all recognize her name.
Yeah, I recognize her name, yeah.
So her daughter surprised her, booked her on that cruise. I don't even know if her daughter knew that was our group cruise.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And so, like, she's coming, and so she had me link her reservation with ours. So although she's not booked in our group, she's like linked to our group.
She'll be hanging out in the group and stuff. No, her daughter did. Well, yeah, somehow her daughter knew or something. Anyway, but she's coming. Yeah. And we got a lot of new people.
We've got Mike Clock and his whole family.
Mike Clock and his whole family, which I don't think y'all have got to meet Mike Clock. Really nice guy from Maryland.
Will G and his wife are coming.
And you got Gerald Abear and his wife coming from South Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
The Norses aren't because they'll have a newborn at that point.
They'll have a baby, yeah. So they're not coming.
And Julie and Brian's not coming because they're getting ready to do their group, or getting done with their group cruise or something along that line.
That and airfare.
Airfare was
that, and they're loyal to Royal.
Yes,
they are pretty loyal to Royal.
And we sail with the tail.
Yeah.
Just say it what it is.
We've still got to get that made into a shirt.
Thomas is a tail kind of guy.
I love me some whale tail. Oh, wait a minute, that doesn't.
I was wondering if you were going to catch what you were saying there, buddy.
Jeez, Tom.
Wow.
This is a family show, guys. Come on.
Sure?
You should have heard him not too long ago. He was being strange. So.
Yeah.
No, I told you about that word because you're like, we're gonna get some strange here.
Oh my gosh, but I am like legitimately super excited for FRGC 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about a group cruise. It was our very first group cruise in period.
Oh, Jeremy and Miss Cheryl's going to Alaska with us.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They're not going to make this one because they've already been on the Jubilee twice by the time ours happened.
Yeah.
So they're going to Alaska
The
with
perks
us.
of living in Galveston.
But they're going to come hang out with us at the hotel. I talked to Jeremy about it. They're going to come up that Friday night before we get on the ship. Come
That's
see
cool.
everybody. Say
Them
hey.
two were a mess.
What about the other pier runners?
I haven't spoken to them, so I'm not sure. But I didn't even know they were coming with us.
Right.
They totally surprised us. Like, completely.
Yes.
We actually stumbled upon them at the shopping thing. What was that thing called? I don't know what it's called. Bayside
in Miami. So what did y'all think about, all right, I know y'all drove to Miami, but outside of that, and Thomas sacrificing himself, what did y'all think about the Miami cruise experience? The getting to the terminal, getting in and getting out. What'd y'all think about it?
Well, I mean, since we left the car at the hotel, getting in was pretty easy, I thought. The getting out, because we had to do it twice because Trevor left a suitcase.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah. Megan's suitcase.
Yeah. So it was a calamity of errors. So we assumed that the hotel was going to pick us up because we had paid for the shuttle or whatever.
Right.
They didn't come back to pick us up. And they said, no, that was just a one-way trip. You have to figure your way back. So I went ahead and paid for an Uber. The Uber is getting screamed at by the police there in port because he parked in the wrong spot and when he first got there. And so he gets into the right spot but they're still on him. And so he's like all freaked out, doesn't want to get a ticket. And he's like throwing our luggage back there. We roll all of our luggage up to him and he's putting everything in and we're all getting in the car. He takes off, leaves my luggage, or at least Megan's.
Oh.
So we get back to the hotel. He's unloading all the luggage. And I'm like, we're missing one. He doesn't care. He takes off and goes. Luckily, Tom, so gracious, runs us back. And I run up to the first security person there, the police lady or whatever she is.
And I'm getting screamed at this point.
Yeah. Now he's getting screamed at. And I'm like, I left the bag it's a silver bag. It should have been right here. And she goes, they literally took that 2 minutes ago to the terminal. And so she was like, go to the terminal, let them know that was your bag. So I ran up there and they quickly ran back there. I had to wait a few minutes, but it didn't get very far.
Yeah.
So it came back. What was funny, it had our Aruba hats on it and all that stuff on it, still on it. And yeah.
So outside of that, what did y'all think about the Miami terminal and stuff?
The Miami terminal was beautiful,
Yeah.
I didn't get the same experience as this butthead over here because he was like texting me and video calling me from the VIP room.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you did get to go in there, didn't you?
Oh, go in there and I'm getting my water that's got all the fruit and stuff in it. And I'm having a blast. I will say there are there are a lot of people that are VIPs. So like they packed us in there. And so we were lucky. We found a table to sit at. There were a lot of people that were just kind of like squeezing in, finding a place to sit. But once they kicked it all open and had us go through the smile and go thing, we were through quick.
Yeah, we never sat down. As soon as we went through, we just kept walking, walked all the way around, walked up and walked and got right on the ship.
Yeah, that was our second experience of just and on.
We only had to wait like 20 minutes after we got there to.
Yeah, because you had an earlier check-in time than we did, I think.
No, we had I think it was 11 o'clock, and we were on the first bus. So
I will tell you though, I've been to Port Canaveral now. I've been to Miami. I really think Galveston needs to step its game up.
Did you see the new gangway for the Jubilee that they just?
No,
I hadn't seen that yet.
It's in our cruise group or in the podcast group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Picture.
That's actually over at facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. And so they blew $4 million on it.
Nice.
So
wow.
We were talking about it. It's fancy, but it also is like, is that really $4 million?
Well, it looks like now you're gonna have to like go up through the top of the building.
Hey, they got a government bid on that one.
Yeah.
All they had to do was go to the airport and get a used jetway. I mean, come on.
Well, so we cruised the Mardi Gras already. That was our first XL class ship. And have either of you guys been on it?
No.
Okay, so it has, they built a brand new terminal for it.
Terminal.
Yeah.
And it is completely themed for the Mardi Gras ship.
Okay.
So, I mean, they had to do something for the Jubilee.
Yeah.
And they're going. That one's one going out of Canaveral, right?
Yeah. And it was so nice. But I noticed that some of the changes that they made from Mardi Gras to Celebration, they're keeping on Celebration, carrying it over into Jubilee. So I was happy to see that they were happy with them because I was happy with them.
I'm ready to just see the theming of the Jubilee. I know it's got the star painted on the front of it.
Yeah, but there's no Texas theme.
There's no. It's ocean themed, ocean and beach themed.
It's all
boardwalk. I mean,
under the water.
Yeah, which is interesting to me.
The Golden Jubilee is now the Golden Mermaid.
Okay,
so I'm not allowed in there.
He's not allowed.
That's hilarious.
I'm just like, so I don't get it. I don't get why you didn't theme it Texas. I mean, you built the whole ship based on New Orleans. You built the whole ship on celebrating Miami. You put the ship in Texas, paint the Texas star thing on the front of it, but you don't do any Texas theming. I just don't understand it.
I was expecting barbecue joints. And
I was expecting like a Texas steakhouse.
A Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah,
anything
like,
really. Like,
why couldn't they build a Gillies like back in the day in the 70s with what's her name riding a mechanical bull? You know what I'm talking about? And they have a mechanical bull on there. I mean,
can you imagine the liability on that?
Oh God!
They put a roller coaster on it. I mean, you can't be doing too much. I mean,
speaking of roller coasters, Thomas, how was the roller coaster?
It was a blast.
Are you going to ride it on the Jubilee?
Yes, many times. I'm gonna spend a lot of money on that roller coaster this time.
So. I like that they charge you per ride on the roller coaster. I like that they don't include it in your fare.
Because no one would get on it if the line would be like 5 hours long.
It really would be. And like he can't ride it. So how fair would it be for them to charge him to ride it in this, if it's included in the fare and he can't ride it?
Yeah,
that's true too.
And so I do like that. And it's crowd control. What about you, Trevor? Did you enjoy it? Did you ride it?
I loved it. So they told you like there's a little boost and all that stuff you can do around. And so, and I guess that only lasts for so many seconds or whatever. And so our first go around, we just did normal. And when we hit the other, I hit the button the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like it boosted. I don't know if it actually did or not, but
I felt my boost.
Yeah.
I did too. I think it actually does something. I don't,
I liked it.
Yeah.
I did feel my boost. It was you know, if you watched my YouTube video of it, I screamed when I hit the boost.
Yeah, you could hear him scream.
Yeah, I heard you scream.
So, those of you who come with us on FRGC 2, Jubilee does have Bolt. So
Yeah.
if you haven't had your opportunity to ride Bolt, well, here it is.
And book it as early as you can. Get it over with.
Yeah.
Or you may miss it.
Yeah. I know that on the Mardi Gras when we met
Mike and
Alicia almost didn't get to ride because of weather and rain and wind.
I thought she said she didn't get to ride on the Mardi Gras.
She may not have.
Because she was talking about that because she's like, I got this shirt, but I didn't get to ride it. And then they were talking about getting the one on the celebration because she actually did get to ride the one.
Yeah, you're right. She didn't. So, and that's book it early, get it done, get it over with. And then if you want to ride it again, take your chances. But get that first ride over with. Don't wait.
What's cool is if you do the ropes course and when you're going by the funnel, if you're filming yourself with a GoPro, is when the bolt comes by you when you're on that back part and you can film them like zooming right by you on top of the funnel. It's pretty awesome. I was up there one time on the ropes course when it happened. It's pretty unique.
So who's going to take Mike's place in counting down ice cream cones?
Well, it can't be Philip because he's lactose intolerant.
You. Since you're not doing the slot pull, you.
I'll take the hit. Yeah. I'll take the hit.
Okay. I'll do it. I'll be like, crap.
Do you not like your ice cream?
No, he doesn't like ice cream.
He doesn't like ice cream at all.
I'm a big ice cream fan.
I'll pray for you.
Is that severe weather in Oklahoma's messed with him?
Yeah. So Thomas, that'll be your job on FRGC 2, and then we'll have to have ice cream cone count.
I'll do the ice cream countdown, but I'm gonna bring a flat mic and put it up ahead to say ice cream cone number 4. Yeah.
Speaking of microphones, I hope I remember ours for this coming cruise because I bought them and left them here.
No, not microphone.
Oh,
mic.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but you said mic, and it made me think of microphone. Because
I'm thinking about buying one from Temu. What those are like.
Don't buy it from Temu. Crazy person.
The shirt I was wearing on Halloween came from Temu. It's like really nicely decorated in the front, and it's just black on the back.
With no branding inside of it, doesn't have the size listed.
Funny. Yeah, no, I have microphones so that everybody can hear the vlog on FRGC 2 because I just got to remember that when these are on, even though you're not near the phone, everything you say,
yes,
is still being.
Yeah. So how's your new gimbal working out for you?
It's fantastic. How about yours? Did you ever get that one to work?
Actually, I've thought about sending it in to them, but I have not done anything yet. Neil thinks he can fix it if I can buy the parts, which I don't know where to order what model. I have to look on there and find out what models and what things I need to fix the actuator or whatever's wrong with it.
Yeah, and Trevor, you look like you're digging for something. Are you fixing to show us a new gimbal?
I have a new gimbal.
Is it in your off of Temu?
Yeah, it's not a Temu special. It's this one. It's the Insta 360 Flow.
Oh, the Insta.
Insta 360.
Yeah. So
so does it have like tripod legs or anything like the?
So it's got little legs that come out.
They really are little.
Yes. And then this also goes up.
Okay.
And so you can do that.
So it's very similar to the one that I have. So what's this black part on the side of it here?
It is the electronics and stuff. You can see that all through there.
Okay.
So,
awesome.
I don't know.
FRGC now.
Yeah.
Is that to delete the tripod itself or the gimbal itself if you like doing the rear facing camera?
What is that?
Is that to delete the gimbal itself if you're using the rear-facing camera. Because the Insta360 has a GoPro-like camera that will delete the selfie stick that it comes with.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a clue. I don't know. I bought the thing and it stays in the bag, and then I'm gonna figure it out
on the cruise.
You don't. So basically, his thing's gonna be like swiveling all around for the first few videos.
I have figured out how to make it track me, and so like I can walk around the room. And it'll like follow me everywhere. And so I've made a couple funny videos with that.
Yeah.
Sweet. You could film a new Blair Witch project on the Jubilee.
And the self-tracking thing, it always turns on when you don't want it to turn on. I hate that stuff. But I do need you to post something on YouTube so that your viewers will stop emailing me to check on you.
I'm sorry.
Hysterical, by the way. And it's kind of awesome.
It was there for a while. I was posting on Facebook, and I would just like post a regular update, like, "Hey, we're doing a Easter or whatever event. Right. We're doing something, whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure." Or like I went to a baseball game, and then they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm at a baseball game."
Did you know this, Thomas? That one of the viewers emailed me to check on him.
Yeah, he told me that. Yeah,
so funny.
I need to do so. I keep telling people, don't worry, I'll come back. I've been doing other projects. I've been writing a book and been doing all kinds of other stuff.
That is a project.
Yeah,
I'm only fifth book.
I'm only about 55,000 words into it, so I'm trying to get there.
About?
Huh?
What are you writing a book about?
It's a murder mystery.
And I die.
That makes sense. So. And you die?
I die in every one of his books.
You just took the mystery out of it.
I died 5 different times in a sixth way choose your adventure story that he wrote.
Yeah. So as a thing for friends, I wrote a little story thing that was like a choose your own adventure book where you get to flip through and stuff. And I mean, like, there were a lot of endings where you had to die. So,
he blew me up in one ending. I fell from a zip line in another one into a cauldron of cannibalistic tribal members in like Belize or something. I don't know.
I believe we were killed by a mermaid at one point.
In true Thomas fashion.
Yeah. Well, and this was like before my first cruise, so I didn't even know what like a true experience of a cruise was. And so I just
basing it all of what I told him.
Yeah, Thomas, I'd be like, "Hey, does this ever happen?" And I'm just like, whatever. So the cruise blows up at one point. There's a bomb. It has 26 different endings. You can find it on Amazon.
And 25 of them, I die.
Yeah. So I used to leave copies of it on the Magic way back when. And recently, we do have a listener that's been on the Magic. It is Brandon Allen. And he was looking through the library, see if he could find a copy. I was like, man, that's been been years.
Yeah.
But he said that all the copies are gone.
Wow.
I was like, but I used to, like, once a year I'd throw something up there just to see if anybody would find it. So
that's funny. I recently started reading a choose your own adventure book to my homeschool kids, and oh my gosh, they all loved it. Of course, we didn't get all the way through it, but keep going.
All of these books right through here on my shelf are choose your own adventure books.
Oh, those are awesome. Yeah. Those are super cool. And you can choose your own adventure and come on FRGC too.
Yes.
Full circle.
Yes.
That was a good tie-in there. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, really. Have good tie-ins.
So before this shindig ends, how's Reese?
Reese is doing well. Yeah.
Reese is alive.
Yeah.
So he didn't die in an adventure book.
No.
So awesome.
No, he's been working locally here at a bar called Glamour here in Oklahoma City. He's like their head, like whatever you call it, bartender. There you go. That's the word. And he also did a night of stand-up here at a local comedy place. So comedy show. He did its own show. So Very
But
proud of
he's also
him.
the karaoke host at Glamour too. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing things and making it happen.
Yep.
Yep.
He needs, I don't know if he will, but you just let him know if he doesn't hear this, he may not hear this, that we want him on FRGC too.
Absolutely. Well, and we have a new intern. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Garius.
Garius Manningus. He works our social media for us.
And Trevor's famous now. Did I tell you that?
Oh,
Yeah.
do tell.
I'll let you tell your own story, Trevor.
Yeah. Well, I've been making silly images and stuff here lately, and I made one that was I posted on John Hild's page, and I just was trying to make him laugh, and he ended up reposting it.
Yeah.
And
I'm showing it to Josh right now.
Yeah. And so he reposted it. I thought it was kind of funny. And so ever since then, now I'm like, oh, I'm going to send him a bunch more things.
I do like the alpaca one, I have to say.
The alpaca one is really
yeah.
good.
So I'm assuming these are AI generated?
Yes. I usually do the lettering.
Okay.
Because usually the AI is awful at spelling. So it's just jumbled words.
I mean, if you couldn't tell, Madison's stunk at spelling.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you that I didn't realize Madison was what Madison was.
Yes.
Gary Manning, or whatever you said his name was, spilled the beans for me.
Yes.
It's like, oh.
Well, what's funny is he's the only one that really figured it out.
Yeah.
And legitimately.
Even with all the hints that we were dropping.
We kept throwing out. So we recently came out with it, and Madison's actually had a part of the show because she now has a voice. And
Is it a voice of reason?
It is not.
No,
it is not. She's trying to take over. And she throws Gary shade because she does the social media. Now he's been doing it, and she throws him shade. So
because she hasn't been doing her job, you know. Oh, we have a message from Gary to you guys. If you guys don't listen Saturday whenever the live comes out on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
What's the message?
He's been on 2 episodes this season, and you guys haven't been on 1.
Yeah, but I'm still the all-time guest, though. I've been on more than anybody. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm second.
And here's the deal. And Gary Manning wouldn't know y'all if it wasn't for us.
True.
That's true.
So what you're telling Gary Manning is to hush it?
Yes.
We figured that you told her you wanted to be on, so she wouldn't come close to tying with you or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When she told me we were going on, I said yes. 7-time world champion. That was the first thing I said.
It was. It really, really was.
I am the greatest of all time.
Yeah. Just for keeping count over here.
I'm not keeping count. I ain't been on this thing 7 times. It's like 5.
You said 7, and I was like, "Wow, it's really been that many times."
we can't keep up.
I don't keep up.
22-time world champ.
We barely know what episode we're on. So
the reason why we know what episode they're on is because this Saturday is 100.
Yeah.
And so when you guys air will be 101.
101.
Absolutely. Best for 101.
101 Dalmatians.
101 group.
We still can't believe we've gone this long.
You telling us every time we get done with a live, I'm like, oh my God, why do people watch this?
For real. True story. It's such a true story.
But then we get emails and people message us and they're like, man, we thank y'all for y'all just being y'all. Y'all not fake and pretentious and fake
y'all
excitement.
Y'all have to get the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to explain it to my boss the other day because I tried to explain to him my costume, and he had I don't usually mix too much with work.
I don't either.
And so I kind of explained it. I was like, I'm on a podcast, and he was like, well, what's the name? So he starts looking it up, and I was like, it's a tight following, and he starts. Told him his, the name, and he starts typing in Carnival, and he's like, "It's the first thing that pops up," and I'm like, "Don't get too excited." I was like, "Don't get too excited."
That's hilarious.
A buddy at that is a cool.
I've got your Halloween costume pulled up.
You did a good job. But I had a buddy at church like last night. He's like, "Man, I missed y'all's live Monday night. I was gonna catch my first one," and I'm like,
what?
No.
Why are you watching it?
I was like, "Hey, look, man." I was like, "The people that watch our lives get what we're talking about, and it's hard to come in on it, and you don't have no idea what people are talking about."
Thomas, where's your Halloween costume picture?
I didn't take one.
Well, that's rude and lame.
Because I work from home right now.
Yeah.
And
to his credit, also he was injured.
Yeah.
So.
How are you injured? I'm not having pity on you till I find out how you're injured.
Well, first it was a groin injury that, like, the way I was walking or the weather changed, decided that my knee didn't want to work.
Okay.
And so I'm just now getting over to where I can walk normal again without a limp.
All right. I'll have pity on you. I thought you were going to say like you dislocated your eyelid or something goofy.
No.
Or he dislocated his thumb in an all-night battle royale against some Korean kids at Fortnite. I had to take the Koreans down.
Oh my gosh! But anyways,
hey, real quick though, before we get out of here, Thomas, truly, how awesome was your birthday night?
It was amazing. I appreciate you guys.
Thomas, truly,
so
do
much.
you remember your birthday night?
Most of it, sort of.
Did you eat your Little Debbie's?
Oh God, yes. I had 2 boxes of them. You know, it took me like 2 months to eat all of those.
What?
Well, that's terrible. Who does that?
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you what, you'll never ever get a birthday card as cool as that.
I bet you he didn't keep it.
He didn't.
I did.
You see how he looked away? Like it's somewhere here.
Well, yeah, I just moved a month ago.
I just want to put
not everything's unpacked yet.
It's probably in that suitcase.
I just want to put
Miami.
something out.
Okay.
It's in the suitcase in Miami, ain't it?
Hold on, it's serious. He took his headphones off.
Oh, I know what he's pulling out. I already know what he's pulling out. His birthday card. Fantastic.
One of my most treasured possessions.
On the bottom shelf in the back.
Cats can get it.
That's who probably ate them was his cats.
Yeah.
Did you open the box and eat them?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're very good.
They are actually. I had to agree with Amanda. Those were a lot better than I thought they were going to be.
Really good.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that I saw Christmas cakes as early as I did.
Yeah, but here's the deal. The amount of this is God honest truth, the amount of uproar that Little Debbie gets from not having enough of them and them selling out so fast, they had to, because I was talking to the Little Debbie guys, like they have to come out with them so early. If they don't, people just like blow Little Debbie up about it.
I'm on box number 2.
And so, if you don't know, the Little Debbie delivery guys are actually self-contractors, so they don't actually work for Little Debbie. They're independent people. And he's like, man, I'm out here getting browbeat about a cookie that I had nothing to do with.
My aunt and uncle, they delivered Little Debbie's up in Michigan for 15 years. And, yeah, they talked about people griping about not having certain flavors.
Yeah. And speaking of Little Debbie's, if you come on FRGC 2 or 3, there will be Little Debbie's given away as trivia prizes. I'm just saying.
I need to make a run up to Springdale, Arkansas to the Little Debbie store.
You
kind of do. And then you can make a run down to Galveston with what you get.
Hey, I told you if you come that I was going to stop and get you cracklings.
You did.
Listen, have you had cracklings?
Oh, yes.
Like real cracklings?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, he got them in Natchitoches, Louisiana.
Natchitoches. I know how to say it. I just don't know how to spell it. Because it's spelled weird.
Nobody knows how to spell it. Let's be real. Nobody. Not even the
and autocorrect corrected it to Nacogdoches.
And that's in Texas.
Yeah.
That is just meat pies.
I'm actually looking forward. We're cruising on the Voyager of the Seas in just a few days, and I'm really excited because it's out of Galveston. So that means driving through South Louisiana, and I'm excited.
Yeah, we're going to stop in Iowa, which most people know it as Iowa, but in Louisiana, it's Iowa, and get some fried ribs, some cracklings, and
fried ribs.
Yeah, fried ribs. Yeah, ask Gary Manning about it. I sent Gary there. Gary knows.
Yeah, it almost
I've seen
killed
on TikTok. It looks really good.
Yeah, it almost killed Teresa because of the Cajun seasoning, but she's allergic to something in it, and it just near about killed her. But
you're not supposed to kill your friends.
I didn't know.
Okay, my last question about food, because our whole lives nothing but food. It has nothing to do with cruising, really. All right, favorite food item, because we really hadn't got to talk to you guys since FRGC. So favorite, hey, that was my jam on the celebration.
Because you're going to eat it again on the Jubilee.
That's a tough one.
Man.
I had so much good stuff. The
bonsai tempeh was really good, but I will say I really like the actual chicken that was with the Shack's Big Chicken.
Yeah.
I will say the biscuits, I could have just frisbeed them overboard.
Extra honey butter.
Okay, the biscuits still suck. Just
I had the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit and the honey butter chicken biscuit, and I ate just the chicken because one, the sausage and eggs suck.
It's not Whataburger. It's not Whataburger chicken biscuit.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to I still need to know, what is y'all's what was the one food you're like, man, as soon as I get on the Jubilee, I'm going to go eat what?
It's gonna have to be the big chicken.
Big chicken? Okay.
Same for me.
Any chicken sandwich that can make me, emotional.
Okay. My buddy from Wisconsin was super pumped when he got on the celebration. Mr. Mark got on there. What'd he do? He went straight to the gelato stand. Got me a pick.
My cousin went to Vegas a couple months ago, and he posted a picture of Shack's Big Chicken because he got a standalones there, and he's like, "This is an amazing sandwich." I was like, "Dude, they have them on Carnival's 3 newest ships," and he's like, "Really? You need to come to Vegas right now." I'm like, "You're in Vegas right now. You want me to get a ticket to Vegas and just for Shack's Big Chicken?"
There's one in Houston, so
there's one in Houston.
In Houston. On your way to
I'm assuming y'all are driving to Galveston. Would that be the plan?
More than likely, we're flying.
I'm thinking flying.
I'm thinking flying.
And
Too
it's
long,
only 8 hours.
Whatever it is.
It's 8 hours, but after.
Are you traumatized?
Yes, I have PTSD.
You see how he's stuttering and his eyes twitching? That's the sign he said too much.
We're working out of Galveston's. It's driving distance. Come on, guy.
It is, but
can you get Southwest out of Tulsa?
Yeah.
So you can go straight down to Hobby.
Yeah, exactly.
Direct
flight. The last time when I met you guys on the Vista, Mom and I flew, and I actually chose a flight that took me to Love, and then Mom hopped on the same flight as me.
I got you. Yeah, I remember you telling me that now.
But it's only a 45-minute flight, no matter if I fly straight through the Hobby.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
No,
interesting.
I would do that too. If we could get Southwest from here straight down there, I'd do the same thing versus driving. But we can't.
So we drive.
Yeah. We'd have to drive to Dallas, then get the flight down to Houston, and that would just
that's like counterproductive.
It is.
So we're gonna organize shuttle from the hotel to the cruise terminal the day of the cruise. So everybody who flies will need to get themselves from the airport to the hotel, and then from the cruise ship to the airport the day that we disembark.
That's easy. I'll just take the transfer.
Yeah. So just just putting that out there for everybody. So I've already shared in the Facebook group. We do have a Facebook group. What hotel everybody is staying at? If everybody wants to stay together, we're staying basically in Bucky's backyard. Mm-hmm. He and I have literally walked to Bucky's from the hotel. And then we're going to do the shuttle and then any group excursions that anybody wants to do.
Thanks to Trevor, I have not set foot in a Bucky's since that trip.
That trip really got you. I'm really proud of you for coming on FRGC too with us. You're coming whether you like it or not, but I'm proud of you for that. It's going to help you. It's like exposure therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to have y'all there because we're the official travel company of Carnival Cruising Podcastaways.
Whether you like it or not.
This is like y'all's official, this is y'all's official group cruise. Y'all brought people with y'all last night. All the way to y'all need to bring people to Galveston with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk one of my friends and his family into going. They want to go on the Mardi Gras first before they go on the Jubilee. I'm like,
just come on the Jubilee. They're all the same.
Yeah, it's the same. Just
they are the same ship, basically. It's just things different.
Now I have to say, the XL ships are a lot better than the Vista class, but I'm not sure if I like it better than the Dream class. Still, they're like neck and neck.
I'm with you. They're 1A, 1B for me. But I will tell you though, to me, the XL class blow the Oasis class out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Not impressed with the Oasis class ship at all.
So you've got that promenade inside where they do all their deck parties, and that's where Sorrento's Pizza is at. And it's just kind of I don't know. I don't like the layout of them. It was kind of clunky. Now, that's why we're excited about doing Voyager of the Seas, because it's their older ships. And so we're hoping it's more...
a Dream class ship, basically.
Yeah, we're hoping it's more... you couldn't even see the water on the Oasis unless you specifically went to a place where you knew you were going to see the water.
Which was the back of the ship, the top of the ship, or on the walking track. That's the only 3 places you could see the water.
So we're used to windows all over the place. And
there's
even
no
in the dining room, you couldn't see the water anywhere. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, XL class blow Oasis out of the water for me.
So just book with us and come on FRGC too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And sail with the tail.
And before we go, give us your information just so they know again.
Yes. So you can email me, Amanda, at booking@hlwtravel.com. I also have a Facebook, Have Luggage Will Travel, and you can message me through Messenger on there. And once you initially reach out to me, I will even give you my cell phone number. You can text me or call me at your convenience. I am available 6 days a week. And I work a lot of late hours because I work around your schedule.
And we have Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, and TikTok.
And
TikTok.
Yeah.
And TikTok.
That. We have all of them.
There you go.
We have the talk that ticks.
And we're all just search Have Luggage Will Travel. We're there.
If you Google Have Luggage Will Travel, it'll pull up everything. We're the first thing that pops up because we're the only one.
We are.
Well, we'll throw all of your information that I can find down in the information below.
I hope you don't have to look hard, Trevor.
Yeah, no, I won't.
It's everywhere.
I actually gave it to a friend today, so I have it all. And so definitely check out Have Luggage Will Travel. The family reunion group cruise 2 is July 27th, I believe. Yep. And it's coming up quicker than man, we got to get booked on there. So we got to do this.
We got 8 months.
No, that's
you got to be paid off 3 months before.
Yeah. So yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Which is why we booked FRGC 3 so early.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway,
well, just know that you are unique, you are special, and you are loved.
And remember, anything that happens on the ship stays on YouTube. Bye.
If you have luggage, you should be traveling.
Save the foosball table. Bye-bye.
See ya.